I have seen a lot of entrepreneurs who say that they want to do everything, right? They want to run the show, they want to run the ship. I was a chartered accountant, I am a chartered accountant, but I hate finance as a subject. यहाँ पे ना मेरे हाथ में लिखा हुआ था मेरा बाप माइक्रोमैक्स है. D2C कुछ नहीं होता था. D2C, I always say this, DTC buses होती थी दिल्ली में, correct? We were not in a sexy industry.
You know, one of the things that Boat has done very successfully, if I may say so, as an outsider, that they launched in 2016, and what we've read is that they got a professional CEO, and you got someone from Godrej, and now who's the chairman, and your co-founder is now the CEO. So there's been some transitioning, some changes, but the decision to get a professional CEO was there very early on, where we in India, in the Indian entrepreneurship ecosystem, are still judged that founders want to remain in the hot operating seat. Can you take us through that?
So I'll take you to the first decision before the second decision, right? So entrepreneurs, yes, I have seen a lot of entrepreneurs who say that they want to do everything, right? They want to run the show, they want to run the ship. But it's not something which Samir and I actually, we love doing what we do. And if you look at our brand tagline also, it's called "Do What Floats Your Boat." And this is something which I have believed in my life, right? I was a chartered accountant. I am a chartered accountant, but I hate finance as a subject. I can't, I feel like that I can't, I don't get it. I did it just because, my dad wanted me to be a CA. So वो खुद नहीं बन पाए तो उन्होंने बोला मेरा बेटे को मैं CA बनाऊंगा, right? क्योंकि मेरे ताऊजी, दादा, चाचा सब CA थे. तो पापा ने बोला नहीं तू कर. मैं पढ़ता रहता था और मैं पढ़ लिया. CA करी और मैंने डैड को बोला मुझे नहीं करनी CA, right? So I gave it, and that was the last time I actually thought I'll do anything in finance. So I have done in my life what I love doing, right? I love gadgets. So I started a company out of gadgets. And when we were starting off, in this, I used to meet a lot of VCs, right? VCs are supposed to be know-it-all group, right? That they are the best. They know everything, right? And they had written off even before we started, right? I used to go to VCs and they used to say कि, यहाँ पे ना मेरे हाथ में लिखा हुआ था मेरा बाप माइक्रोमैक्स है, right? So I was written off before I was born. कि तुम लोगों का कुछ नहीं होगा, तुम्हारा जैसे हार्डवेयर में इंडिया में कुछ नहीं होता. हमें ब्रांड भी हमें बोलते थे तुम लोग ऑनलाइन ब्रांड हो, राइट? एक लेवल के बाद नहीं बढ़ पाओगे. हमें पहले और D2C तो ये नया वर्ड है जो ये सेशन है ना, D2C कुछ नहीं होता था. D2C, I always say this, DTC buses होती थी दिल्ली में, correct? Suddenly D2C is now D2C, right? Industry, it is getting an industry term. It was nothing. It was online brand. फिर हम गए थोड़ा सा सेल करते थे, कहते थे अरे तुम तो Amazon में बेचते हो. फिर हमने नहीं हम और भी बेचते हैं. तो हमने Flipkart में बेचना शुरू किया. फिर नहीं तुम ये ऑनलाइन में बेचते हो. फिर हमने ऑफलाइन बेचना शुरू किया. कहते नहीं तुम ऑडियो बेच पाओ. फिर हमने वेरेबल किया. तो ये सब ज्ञान बांटते थे हमारे को जब हम जाते थे लोग, right? So for us, we did what we felt was right. What we were not in a sexy industry. We were not in the fintech or the, deep techs or the food techs or the med techs or the tech techs. We were not there. We were in a normal industry which was brand, hardware driven, with good technology being used, but not a tech company as such. So we were written off. We were, but we did what we like to do. And as a personality, I personally feel that people should do what they like doing and they'll do well. I am the CMO of the company, right? And I love marketing. I love talking to customers. I love sales. And I'm doing what I'm loving to do. And it doesn't look like work for me, right? We never thought कि अब इतनी बड़ी हो गई company कि हमने बोला बस हमारे बस की नहीं है. Let's get a professional team who can run a full company, who can do what they know to do, how to do best. And that is the decision which we made. But now, Vivek also wants to move on to different things. He wants to, he's now still relevant at the chairman of the board. We wanted to do an IPO and we've withdrawn the IPO papers also, because of the turbulent times. So it's not that we are not looking. We will still, maybe 6 months, maybe 9 months, we'll find another good candidate. The company is now very professional. We've learned a lot. We've got professional people managing it. And if there is a good candidate we find, we are still, Samir and I are ready. Why don't you take over and let us, we can do what we love doing.